Alright, they had a moment. Hitoshi, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Yeah, he's a dude. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Don't you? Not you. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Oh, she's showing off now. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Oh, you cheered her up. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Hitoshi. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Hitoshi, I have another request. Like, what's going on? Is this Make-A-Wish Foundation? What's going on? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Why? Because your chest is too big? I'm just gonna come out and say it. I understand. Do I or do I not know the feeling? I'm not gonna say, but I understand. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regular, so I do my best to manage it. I wonder why. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Like I said, I may or may not understand. No, I ain't gonna say. Just saying. It's most likely because my back pain is no joke. No, it's not. Back pain is no joke at all. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Good job, Hitoshi. I'll go ahead and get the book. Yeah, because, I mean, that does ruin back posture. But, just saying. Like, yeah, I'm about to hold it like this so I can read, because ain't no way. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Oh, okay. Let me put this on. Oh, I actually can't tell if it's on or not. Oh. I got a message. Oh, it's from my friend. Wishing me a Merry Christmas. The girl I was supposed to go for Christmas party. Okay, I just read you, bless you. Because I was like, why does it seem like your messages were coming Yuri chat, it seemed like your messages was coming kind of slow, and I was like, is it me? Popped up a few seconds later. Alright, let me refresh just in case. I just want to make sure, but I thought, like, what? Okay. Alright, yeah, it do seem like a bit faster now. The stream was delayed on my end. I had to refresh. Okay. I was like, did I do something? Because I'm like, I feel like we're like behind on a conversation. Okay, let me text her back. Okay, it's all good? Okay. I'm sitting here like, why do I feel like I'm missing some part of the conversation? Like I'm a step behind or something. I take it since it go well with the tea. Okay. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. I think it's some glasses. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. You're a teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. I totally understand. I don't eat or drink while I'm reading a book. It bothers me. On keyboard, stuff like that. I hate smudges. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, alright. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Okay. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Wow, he's gonna do it. I can read. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh, I just noticed the chocolate. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, I don't think she realizes. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Hitoshi? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. Okay. There's always the shy ones, I'm just saying. What I know about that. Continue. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nerve to take another chocolate between my fingers. I don't know if anything or anybody wondered this. Do anybody, I feel like people see this in the room. Ain't no way you ain't gonna tell me nobody don't see this, especially Sayori, Monika. I wouldn't be surprised if Natsuki. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and fall into the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. So it was 0. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yeah, Monika. Oh. Yuri jokes back. It's time to share poems. Hitoshi, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. We do not skip first this time. Oh, okay. Here's that facial expression. A little soon today. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even though I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. What you mean, alright? My poem is art. I wish we get to read his poems. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Oh, look at her expression, it's cute. Don't worry, I was too. Ah-ha-ha. I don't know about that. Ah-ha-ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Yo, here comes the essays. I'll be your beach. Why? I thought it said I'll be by your ranch. Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunset glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Okay, I get where she's going. So you're basically an ocean tide that sweeps away any other worries and stuff. Okay, I got you. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. And when you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh, it sounds like a song. Like it could be lyrics to a song. But if you let me be, I wish you would let me be by your side. Your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. Like then you won't have to just depend on her to help you with like your worries and stuff. You can learn how to take it day by day for yourself. Become dependent on yourself too, not just on somebody to help you make your worries go away. Alright, I like this one actually. Go ahead. I mean, you know what? The eagle fly thing, I'm gonna let that slide, even though I get it. But you know, her last two poems, this one and this one, alright. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I know, I used to live by it. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh. Can you really see her doing that too? You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess it might end up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you don't gotta... Monica's gonna go last, so we're gonna go with Sayori. Alright. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? See? You see what I mean? You see? First one was about Yuri. by accident. I was just pushing stuff and it turned out to be Yuri. Second one, and I did that twice because it crashed. And it still came out Sayori. This one, I did not scheme on purpose. You don't know where this is gonna go. And Natsuki don't seem like she's interested, so. Probably Yuri. Look at her. She don't talk about Natsuki. She don't talk about Monica. But that's the girl that he told she likes. Alright. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Okay. You just want your friend to be only your friend. And you're happy too, right? In this club, but you're starting to regret. I wanted to say it last time, but I'm thinking she's probably regretting asking to be in this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Hitoshi. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. See, that's the second time she said that. That's the second time she said that. Mind you, she already gave you some warnings about her not getting a boyfriend because she don't want this, what they got, what she think they got going on. What's your home life looking like? What's going on with you? You be sitting in your room way longer than you need to. You need to go outside, not just go to school. If you insist. Yay! I'm going home a bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Wow. Yo, already instincts are kicking in. Here's Yuri. Hitoshi, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. So either she really past trauma of being laughed at, or she just thinks anything that she do. Something told her in her mind. Or that could be it. Like something traumatic happened and then you just automatically think everybody's gonna think like she's Carrie. Everybody gonna laugh at you. Like that. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? She probably ain't got close friends. For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Hitoshi, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's when I put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with it. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Are deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Because what, she's tall and got boobs? To go find yourself something to stuff your brow with. Okay, I almost said I almost said something. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Hitoshi. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Yo, that one actually clicked and sting. Not sting in a bad way, but I mean, all the things that she said, I connect with Yuri. And partly Natsuki. Because I totally understand. I'll be in the library a whole lot. I mean, I did have friends and stuff. Like, I would sit at lunch, but like, I wasn't really good with people, or I just felt like I can't do crowds a lot. Like, it's a lot of energy and a lot of courage. So I would just go to the library and read a book and just... I was the type of person that would be in the classroom before other people was in the classroom. Like, yeah, I totally get Yuri. I have all these feelings, and all I do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. Totally understand. You need somebody to connect with. That's one of the reasons why I started streaming, because I felt like, and I read and I write, and that don't do a whole lot. It do some, but to like express it with somebody at least you trust, it's hard to find that connection with people, because you don't know if you can trust them or not, and it takes a lot of courage for people that are shy and introvert or are introverts to do that. So like with Yuri, I totally understand. I totally understand her. Like, you make up your own things in your head what people are gonna say before you even try it. And when you try it, sometimes it don't work out. But because so many things have happened in your life, it's to the point that you would rather just sit in a corner and just read, because you know. For me, I used to blow bubbles a lot, because at least if I blow bubbles, they'll keep coming. Like, the friends come and go. I can blow as many bubbles as I want. Like her, it's books. Books. There are people in books. Like, I get it. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. Said that person, Hitoshi. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Thank you, Hitoshi. It takes a great human being to say something like that. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We're really our friends now, aren't we? Look, she's smiling. Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. That was so wholesome. One moment, let me put this, get the charger out. I like that. Like reading Natsuki poem and stuff, and then hearing what Yuri has to say and how Hitoshi handled it. Yeah, like I said, like those click with me. Not that Sayuri don't, because I get it, you know, like you can have cloudy moments in your head and you try to smile all the time, but as a professional pretender, not like in a way you try to gain friends and stuff like that. Like in a way where you just gotta seem like you're happy all the time, your brain, that's actually a problem. You can mess up your defenses with your brain. Like my brain was always on defense mode to protect me from anything that was even a little bit stressful, to the point I was my memories were starting not to be the same. So I had to force myself. Like I'm still doing it. Not as much, but pretending to be happy, and even at work, like, what about me? Like, I go home and there are problems. I gotta come to work and have problems too. I got tired of that. Putting on a show and pretending. What about me? Like, to the point that parents could tell. I'm like, parents seem to care more about me and my well-being, but not your management, your owners, or your director. So I'll say, you know what? It's always in the back of my mind. You know that thing that you always in the back of your mind that you should have did, you probably should have did it? It was always there. And it kept coming forward each and every day. Every time something happens. And it's like, you know what? Alright. I'm not pretending for no one. That's the last thing I said. I said I refuse to play pretend. This ain't house. Play that by yourself. You play games with people's feelings and emotions. At the end of the day, when I leave this place, I'm still gonna be me. So Sayori, I feel like she can't hold up playing pretend. Okay, it's on a charger. Let's start reading. Beach. That's right, they both write the same thing. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything could be found. I'm telling you, I'm just making up my own. Like, that's not what it's supposed to say, but I'm gonna make it say. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will it sudden waves send you crashing down the blink of eyes? Talking about emotions, feelings. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. You put your walls up? I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. That word, I guess she used in her first poem for her hair. Turned back, and I abandoned my peace to evade at the shore. Drift forward, and I returned to the earth forevermore. Turn back, and I abandoned my peace to evade at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Back. And I abandon. Like, that's the tip of my brain. She abandoned, and I abandoned my peace to evade at the shore. To erode. I said evade. I'm sitting there like, what? That's why I kept reading like, what? Turn back, and I abandoned my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Like, becoming one with yourself, or do you turn back and go back to the chaos in your head, your heart, your soul? But I feel like those sandcastles are walls, and I feel like maybe Hitoshi, being in this club, they're picking at her walls slowly, bringing them down slowly, so she could see and feel other things instead of just looking at a sandcastle's wall the entire time. That's what it feels like to me. I might have done. I mean, in school I did haikus, but we wrote a lot of poems for school for me anyway. And then I took creative writing class because I like to write. But that's what I'm getting from it. I liked it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, you and a Natsuki. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. I'm gonna go back after I'm done this stream because I swore Natsuki said the same thing but made it seem like Yori was the one that suggested the beach. Am I tripping? I know this game make you trip, but like it's making me doubt myself. You know how you swore you heard somebody say that, and then they swear up and down they didn't, but you know for a fact you heard that, and then they swear and they make you think that they're not. Nah, I'm the type of person I close my eyes and I meditate and rewind. Okay, I'm gonna need to go back. I'm gonna figure that out because that's bothering me. I swore Natsuki said the same thing, that it was Yuri's idea to write about the beach having the same thing and then trying to fit. All right, well, I'm gonna figure it out. I promise you this. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rewind it when I start doing my highlighting and editing because that's gonna bother me. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on the occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. Detective Gemini. For me, I don't feel like Natsuki would have any reason to lie about anything. She already assumed that she's trying to figure her own feelings, and then she's blunt it is. But I swore her. But I picked Natsuki first because I didn't get the chance to. I wanted to switch it around. Monika's the only person I have to do first in the poem. I have to make that clear. Going to become Batman and look at every detail. Yeah, because this is bothering me. I swore Natsuki said that about her. And then she's saying it. And then she's, okay, well, I'm going to find out, Blizzard. And I'm going to let you know in Discord. Think I'm playing? You'll get a message on Discord. And I'm going to find out, all right, I was tripping. All right, nah, Natsuki did say that. Because I know it's supposed to be a psychological horror, and it's already playing mind games on me, but I already have a feeling what direction this is gonna go. But I swore, all right, let me go, because it's gonna bother me. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And it's nosy Monica. Hi, Toshi. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, me in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Yeah, he's sitting I let Monica read the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I didn't choose Yuri. Okay? Yuri was 1, Sayuri's 2nd. I chose everything Natsuki. Why is it coming up Yuri? I can tell you right now, I can go back and I can show you. She only got Yuri, 4 things? Natsuki got everything. Sayuri didn't get anything this time. Or maybe like 1 in that, because I wasn't sure. But like, that's so weird to me. Like, that's, okay. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are their most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. You know what goes on that hit hers. Who knows what goes on in that hit hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now. I mean, with you, alright? This is, people are starting to clash. Alright. And I forgot to say this, but when I went back on Monica's poem, because I accidentally clicked out of it, I did read. It said, load game at the end of her poem. Why would it say that? Load game. Like, I read her whole poem and I forgot what it was about, but I understood it, and because I reread it, and then it said load game. After she was telling me about, hey, you may come to some decisions, some difficult decisions, make sure you save or whatever, and then my game crashed. Like a few minutes after she said all that, my game crashed. And then I went back today, looked at her poem because I didn't get the chance to read the whole thing, and it said load game. About to save it right too because I don't trust her. The lady who knows everything. Yeah, Monica's a problem. Remember the look she was looking out and somebody was looking in? An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all person, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victor of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. It's with the thumb and the forefinger. First Sayorian and plucking up her happiness and plucking out her happiness. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a wind of gust. Is that her inner thoughts? Is she looking for something? No answers to herself? To life? Yeah, Monica's somebody you watch too. I'm just saying. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Yeah, she Odin, Ragnarok over here, God of War. Better be careful trying to look for all the answers. Might miss an eye. Not to get too physiological or anything. Philosophical. Yo, I heard the way I said it, and that wasn't it. That wasn't. I need to go back and read a dictionary again. What do the dictionary guy do anything? I just need to do my syllables. Just sound out words, enunciate. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Yo, paradoxical. She's in art. Because if I had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. You know what, Monica? Because after the last time you said something, and your poem said load again, and you said something just in case it comes a difficult decision, and saving games, I'm saving right now. I don't trust you. Yes, I want to save. I don't trust her. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? All right, Yuri. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? I feel like she's breaking the fourth wall, like she's not talking. You see with Hatoshi, I don't know if my game didn't crash after that. A few minutes after, but when she was talking about loading and saving your game and stuff like that, it felt like she was talking to the player. Monica ain't the real She's just somebody that was just put in here for a reason, not... That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She's like, if anybody seen like the original Sailor Moon, 90s Sailor Moon, the US Canada version, you know, at the end of each episode of Sailor Moon, she talked about what they did, about friendship and stuff like that, and you know, the meaning. That's what Monica is. Monica is that end of the Sailor Moon episode. And she talks to the crowd of people. You're just here as the number, Monica, aren't you? What is your real purpose in this game? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on one second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catch? Yeah, she did. She sure did. She said, okay, everyone. Basically breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, Blizzard, like, something about her. I was already suspicious the first time because she didn't pop up when I gotta do poems. And then it seemed like she'd be out in the background, just eavesdropping with her eyes. Got eyes and ears just on radar mode. And then she'd be sitting there talking to you like she's talking to the player, not Hitoshi sometimes. And now she's not saying her catchphrase. Dressing, yeah. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is calming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Girl, I already knew it. I already said it. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people, yeah. That too, like she comes out of nowhere and her head ain't always in a book. They all got, there's reasons why some of y'all don't got friends. I'm just saying, you can learn from yourself and then fix it and whatever, or stop beating your head all the time and figure out some things. But it's not the first time you already insinuated some things I've noticed. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Okay, let's skip it then. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuko will be making cupcakes. Can we eat another snack? But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Yeah, Natsuki don't like that. Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when hard on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Look at her. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hitoshi. The one who's truly useless. I have a feeling. I already sensed it. But she's making some headways in Hitoshi, and not the good ones. But how she speaks, sometimes, like it comes out of nowhere. That's your next episode. She ain't going to be all that. He ain't gonna be all that lovey-dovey for her. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Oh, he said he's the totally useless one. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Okay. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand, but still, I don't trust my own. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. I know Monica got some type of interest in him, some. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to suggesting like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Maybe do dishes for her as she steps on you and demean you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking all on your own. Hitoshi may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to signing with decorations. She's trying to be slick. Hold on, I've never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hitoshi to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hitoshi to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. You're gonna make me choose. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Hitoshi, you're okay with this, right? No, I'm not. Stop making me choose. Stop. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... You already know Sayori's in her feelings. Because as though she's happy, even though she is happy at the fact that he's making friends. Excuse me, I apologize. And in a new club with her, she don't like the fact that his attention has to go to everyone else too. And she noticed that Yuri might have feelings. What about Monica? Because she's slick as I don't know what. Now, why it might be the good thing to go weekend and check up on Sayori, it's also kind of bad. At the same time, like I said last time, I chose Sayori. I said, yeah, I'm gonna walk home with you, even though I knew it wasn't her way. Her mind is set up. It don't matter what you say at this point. I can go check on. She'll be like, but you could have just spent the weekend with Yori or Monica or Natsuki, but she's gonna most likely say Yori. See, females. Just, and then I am curious about Monica, and I'm curious about Natsuki. Monica, because he told she liked her, but she's something in this game that's different, because she hasn't been a choice except for Poem until now. Natsuki, I picked all her words and they still said Yuri. So it's like this is a lose-lose situation. Yuri definitely likes him, but there's been some times she has she kind of likes a little bit of gossip, a little bit. Wasn't there a poem about Natsuki, about people making up gossip? Decisions, yes, Blizzard. Like, I was right about Sayori being the way she was gonna act. I chose her and she still was acting like, but you chose Yuri, but you can still go home with Yuri. You can still have fun with everyone. Technically, he can go now and go home and check up on Sayori to make sure she's right. He ain't got to check up on her the whole weekend. Like, I feel like when you do that, and even though she says you care about me too much, you should care about yourself too. I feel like you put thoughts in people's head by accident, by making them think other things. Even though she already got her own thoughts, because he's nice and he tries to take care of her and stuff like that. But Sayori, and Monica Natsuki is who I need to choose. I really am tempted to go on YouTube and see what happens. Like, I have a feeling I'm gonna replay this game. Just ain't no way. Monica is she's more mysterious. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. She's more mysterious than anything. Than anybody in this game. She's sitting there breaking fourth walls. She's nosy. She got her own little secrets. And mind you, you're going to the weekend. Is he going to survive the weekend? Like, it's not like he's staying there, but he's going back and forth. Monica's hiding something. Monica's hiding something. Natsuki, she ain't really nothing to hide. I feel like that's different. I know everyone's like, you pick Yuri because no, I ain't. I feel like everything's been going towards Yuri and Sayori. It's between Monica and Natsuki. But it's a dating sim. I'm not trying to date nobody. I'm trying to figure out what's really going on, because at the end of this, there's going to be some problems. I watched enough dating sims games that are now coming out to know that, and like, this is not new. Monica, because I'm curious. Natsuki, because we don't do nothing. And you see Monica just plain out said it. Just like, give him the okay. Like, you didn't spend any time with me. She wants other, like, she's... What do Hitoshi look like? Like, I need to say. It's gonna be like, oh, you didn't have to. You didn't have to come and check on me. I'm okay. You chose me over Yuri. Reasonable thing would do that. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna take a break. And then I'm gonna choose. Because technically I didn't take a break. And it's been 3 hours. So I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break. And I'm gonna just play any mini mighty mo. And I'm gonna go from there. So Blizzard, hopefully that's okay with you. Because But before we do that, right? Because I don't trust this game. We're gonna save. Anything with Monica in it, yeah, because this is, I just need to eat some chips to get something to drink. I need to eat some food. You know what, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna have something cooking. And then I'm gonna choose between who I'm gonna choose.